Peace and blessings. Happy New Week. Beginning of another 7. Just want to put some positive vibes down y'all timeline. Share some little positive vibes and get back into being grateful to uplift my spirits. Smoking, chilling right now. Waiting on this video to drop, about to roll up. Smoking a little roaches. Got like a little blunt roller, but it should be overdoing this job sometimes. It should be too tight. I like to use filters too, so I grabbed this little empty Black & Mild tip. Put the little blunt up in there and smoke it like that. Smoke my shit all the way down. I'm gonna roll some of this shit up though. Some sherb dough. Finna start another harvest soon too. Really just getting back to what I love to do, like what makes me happy and what brings me peace of mind. Just been in the weeds this past 8 months. Like, I don't even know how long. It's just been a minute, since I really been fully getting up, enjoying life and living to my fullest. It all starts with being grateful though. You're not grateful for things, you don't have much more things to be grateful for. So that's the first step, turning that around. Being grateful for what I have and for what's coming, so that I can stay grateful for everything that's on its way to me and that God is doing for me. I wanted to start off with the daily inspiration verses that I be reading from, but this is what it is. It's not coerced, it's not planned. I didn't plan this out. It's just live, raw, authentic, how I'm feeling. And just want to show my appreciation to all my supporters who've been holding me down. The reason why I keep doing this. The reason I have energy to keep moving forward, whether I really want to or not. Y'all give me inspiration as much as I give back. I appreciate the love and support is what keeps me going. Team Angie, the whole 2.5-year journey hasn't been no rainbows and sunshines, but it's been very fun. It's very fun. Also, it comes with a lot of pain, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of sleepless nights. Trying to figure out how to move forward, how to best, present my company. It's just like raising a child. You don't know everything. You don't have a manual script that come with this. And even if you did, your situation in particular might not be the same as everybody. So you have to improvise. You have to figure things out. And it's all about like trusting the process, trusting that you're doing something that's going to be beneficial to you and others overall. When I came into Team Angie as a business owner, it wasn't about me changing my status symbol or me at all. It was about what can I do, of course. What can I provide to the public? What can I provide? What kind of service can I help with? What kind of impact can I leave? What kind of impact can I make in my community? Of course, I wanted to do other things. But that's not how it was supposed to go. And I wanted to do these things years and years ago, but they all coming into tuition. It's all coming full circle now. My ultimate dream and goal in life was to be a business owner. And then with that, it was to start creating clothing lines and all that type of stuff, very young and inspirations. That took me down an interesting path, opened my eyes to being a hard worker, being a smart worker, just being a worker, period, knowing that you got to put that work in to make dreams come true. You have to get started at some point in time. And I never let go of that inspiration. I never let go of that aha moment. Meeting different people, chasing my dreams, being in places and positions to learn, of what it's going to take when it's my turn. Never hating on nobody else who's done it before me or who even more successful in the industry. Like I said, I'm getting back to being grateful for those opportunities, those experiences, the people that come and go out of my life, paths that we cross, the moments we cross paths, because everything is so beneficial to my growth and my journey in life. So to make a long story short, I never let go of that dream. I never let go of other dreams that came along and that I have as far as my creativity. Being able to show my artwork somehow, some way, and be in control of my creativity to make a lifestyle out of it, make a living. 2 years ago was like the take action now or never. It was like that fear of flight type of thing, It's not easy to spend your last little bit of money on anything, especially investing in yourself. But that's the difference between people who want to make something happen with themselves, who actually trust the process and who actually have the mindset of being rich and the mindset of being wealthy. And let me tell you the difference between the two, somebody who's wealthy and someone who's rich. The mindset is the difference. And this is the way that they think. As far as someone wealthy, they make their money work for them. These are people who are business owners. They have all type of businesses that work for them, like agricultural. They may have a warehouse that you guys might work at or something like that. These type of people, wealthy people, they make their money work for them so that they can spend more time doing the things that they love. Now, the difference between someone rich, they spend their time living lavish from the source of income they have. They have a high income earning job, meaning they may be a police, a doctor, a lawyer, etc. They work for their source of income that puts them at a status which can be changed at any time. Peace and blessings, love. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. So that's the difference. It's the mindset between someone being wealthy and someone being rich. And success is all about mindset. 90% mindset, actually, and 10% skills. Anyone looking to be successful, it just depends on the way that you use your mind, the thoughts that you entertain, and so on. Where the mind goes, the energy goes. And so I said that to say this, like, I take a chance on myself, investing in myself, because I know that I don't want to keep working for money all my life. So this is a way that I'm making my money work for me. Not saying that it's going to happen overnight, nor is it going to happen the same way that it happened for everybody else. But as far as getting started, this was my chance to start my journey and see how it goes. What up? Peace and blessings. Thanks for tuning in. So with Team Angie, it was like, this is my last check. Of course, we all got bills to pay. We all got kids to feed. If so, if you do, It's like, do I just keep on keeping on, or do I take a leap of faith and just know that this is going to be a decision I'm making that's going to give me some more leg room? It's going to expand my horizon. It's going to widen up my territory. That's what I was looking forward to, some type of stable income. So I was like, of course, looking up, I did a little research, but I didn't spend too much time doing research. Like I said, I jumped into business ownership with no prior business education and or experience, just the things that I know, and me being willing to learn and grow as I go. So the first year I spent a lot of clerical work, like administrative. I was doing a lot of background stuff, learning how to set up the company as far as the taxes goes and all this and that stuff, learning the back end. And then the next year, which was last year, I was more so focusing on profits, because I'm a profit organization, not a non-profit organization, which is two totally different things to business owners to focus on. And I'm a solo member as well, one person working, trying to gain capital and, upscale my business to start grabbing employers to help do the things that I need help doing with, as far as the back end work, the administrative work, the taxes, this, that. It's a lot of different little stuff that people would want to know about. Not saying it like that, The only difference between me and anybody else is I just took action, and I'm still learning. I'm learning as I go. And that's the only difference between me and anybody who want to get started being an entrepreneur or just making money online. And just, turning your passions into profit the same way I've done and doing. The link's in the bio for my free blueprint copy. You guys looking to start your own online business step by step. Beginning friendly 2-hour workday to learn these high income earning skills. But nevertheless, I'm steady evolving with my company. This is just a new addition to Team Angie. And like I said, when I started this thing, it was more so about what can I offer to the public. Knowing I'm a resourceful person, my whole thing was just like, okay, let's get into consulting. And that's the reason why I went into consultancy, because I can help people with the resources that I come across, and which I have been doing. I've had 2 clients with my consulting company, and I've sold multiple products from my company when I was doing accessories, which I might get back to. And every little other thing that I do with Team Angie is for to help people as far as feeling good about themselves and being able to evolve to the best person that you can be, seeing your worth. That's what Team Angie is about. Mental health awareness is what I advocate for, because I know when you're not feeling your best, you don't see your best. And I've been through it before. Still going through it now daily. It's not nothing that you get over with and it's just done and over with. It's a pursuit, a daily pursuit, like happiness. It's not something you obtain to keep, but something you obtain to experience, and you continuously pursue it if that's what you want to experience in your lifetime, in your reality. You know, we all have choices. You choose whatever reality you want to experience. And if you want a positive experience in life, I'm just giving you my expertise, showing you how I've done it, where I've been at, and where I'm trying to go. I just spent a little time grieving. Just lost my aunt, my cousin, and other people that you guys really probably wouldn't know or really wouldn't care about. But that's where I'm at with it right now. Just trying to move forward and process this new reality with these people out of my life. You know, the impacts they had in my life, and just trying to do right by them in their spirit. The same as with Team Angie. It's my late great sister. She passed away years ago, but you know, it seemed like she's still here today. The way I talk about her, that's what Team Angie is about. And everything I do is for the people I love, whether here or we're gone. You know, it don't stop. You know, out of sight don't always mean out of mind. And success to me is more about connecting with people in the right way. You know, making a real connection, and that's success to me. All my life, that's all I look forward to: making real connections with real people and doing right by them as they do right by me. So this what Team Angie was birthed from. My little sister, like the late great, she we had deep conversations about a lot of different things, and I just wish that she was still here to see what's going on now. And to be honest, Team Angie would never be here if she was still here. So it's sort of an even exchange. But nevertheless, you know, I never forget why I do this and who I'm doing it for. Of course, for myself and my sister, but for everyone else as well who experienced the loss the way I have, with mental health awareness and suicide. It's not nothing you'll think my type of people go through or experience, but it happens. And Team Angie is here to let you guys know you don't have to suffer in silence. It's not nothing to keep under the rug. You know, it's something we could talk about. And that's why I created this community, this space. It's a safe place for this type of conversations. And for those of you who looking to build emotional stability, want to be emotionally balanced. So I drop these daily blogs. And that's why I have these products and services, because they go hand in hand. You know, you can't make money and not feel the best. As far as me, like when I'm feeling good, I'm at my best. I'm top tier, everything. When I'm not feeling well, when I have things clogged my mind, when I'm dealing with unresolved trauma, it's hard for me to flourish in a positive and fluent way, you know. It's like a river with rocks and stems is blocking the flow, the natural flow of my creativity, of my positivity, and so on. And you guys can see it in my content, you know, when I'm not my best, when I'm not feeling myself, it's like the energy comes out. I can hide it all day long, but it's not real. And some days I just don't have no energy to say anything. I'm just building myself. So, you know, I'm taking a break. It ain't too many people on here positive that I come to watch anyway. But nevertheless, not to put nobody down, this is how I spend my time, you know. I could care less about seeing the violence on here, the whole activity, you know, with the males and the females, like, you know. A lot of this shit y'all got going on, very negative, it's not exciting, and this shit old to me, you know. The shit that is exciting, y'all, is really not entertaining to me. It's energy draining, nevertheless. So, I don't spend time engaging with it. I'm a double-edged sword, so looking to be sharp in every which way. A lot of people just butter knives, they want to dull you down with the energy, with the focus they got going on, with all this and that. But, I'm just connecting with double-edged swords just like myself, trying to sharpen up my skills, sharpen up my mental. What up, Jay? My peace and blessings. I love what you got going on. I just back better than ever, trying to get back better than ever. Been taking a break from my mental health, dealing with grief, dealing with my physical health. Just been getting hit left and right. I'm on a roller coaster ride, but it's been very deep lows and very high highs and very quick twists and turns. Nevertheless, the movement is still moving. It's just trying to process all these different changes I'm going through in my life. I'm human as well. Some of these things affect me as well. Not that people really care, not that I care about, trying to be a victim or anything. I just let y'all know what's going on with me because I am human, I am flawed. But not that I'm going to focus on my flaws, just what I am doing or what I can do. Like with these daily blogs I'm dropping, it's for me and for y'all, Everything I do is basically for myself and for others. When I'm being blessed, is for a way that I could be a help to others. When God bless me all the time, is because, like I'm going to do right what I need to do with it. People think they getting over, people think they playing or whatever, but it's just me being faithful to God and being a servant, being a child. Because when I'm being in my sinful ways, I'm still blessed. I'm still getting what I need. And that's because somebody has grace on me, the same way that I have grace on you, and so on and so on. And I'm learning and, not to let everything affect me, not to let everybody get to me, not to even put myself out there in positions to where I have to be drained in that type of way, because people are people and it's not them. They allow themselves to be used by any kind of energy, that's on them. But boo-hoo to those of you who want to be engaging with low vibrations and negativity. I don't down you at all, because you don't have the strength to choose better. And and if that's what you choose, that's your choice. But I choose different, and sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. People have choices. No matter who these people are, no matter how these people come, if they don't add to your life, they definitely taking away. And numbers don't lie. I just want y'all to pay attention and don't be out here shorting yourself, subtracting what God is trying to add to your life. That's why I didn't start off with that, but I'm going to end with it because I'm big on spirituality. And, my spirit speaks to me in so many ways, through numbers mainly, and through signs and symbols, but they are for the conscious mind. The universe speaks to you all the time. And if you're not listening, you're missing it. And it's only so many times and so many ways that they try to get your attention. You don't want to be sick, shut in, asking God to hear my cry when God said, I've been trying to talk to you. You don't want to be incarcerated, dealing with more so ignorant people and, these demons that roam the streets. It's very irritating, nevertheless. It's tough. Prison, jail, it's not for us human beings. But nevertheless, there are ways to deal with those of you who are unruly and who just refuse to be a decent citizen and abide by the community, being a productive community, member of the society or whatever, I'm not perfect, nor will I ever be, because I have darkness in me as well, and I choose to be dark at times because I'm human. And I want that experience from time to time, not to say that it's going to be bad because I choose to be dark. It's a time for everything. If I have to fuck somebody up, if I have to straighten somebody out, it's time. But nevertheless, I'm not looking to be that person to you all, It's woe to those of you who just don't know how to carry yourself in public. I'll witness and watch some shit unfold before I insert myself into some shit that ain't beneficial to me. People choose to do what they do, and if you don't think things through, hey, I'm only here putting out the information to those of you who want to receive. I'm not forcing anything, I got resources, I got products, I got services. And for those of you who can benefit off these products, services, and resources, you know how to get in touch. You know how to get it. So this is what I'm here for, and this is what I'll be here for. Emotional support, stability tips, tools, daily tips, and also for financial freedom, those of you who looking to start your own online business. And also, if you want to collaborate, I'm looking to collaborate. As far as making music, I write, I rap, I sing, I do it all. I do a lot of shit. But right now, I want to focus my creativity on music. I'm just taking time to get back healed too. Like, man, it's been ugly. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, you know, I'm waiting on this video to drop too. I just dropped. Let me show y'all what I be doing. I dropped one last night, but that's just for some old here y'all go type shit. Cause I ain't been active. I've been fucked up. But as soon as this pass all my checks, I'm dropping this today. We got like probably like the next 3 to 4 hours. This should be done. But yeah, I be making videos and shit like that. I do a lot of shit, man. These last 9-11 months, I've been learning. I'm still learning. I never stop learning. But you see the difference in me. I'm not the same as I used to be. The shit that I got going on, the shit I spend my time on doing. I just had this, I'm going to upload it too. I'm going to make a reel out of it, low key. With these black entrepreneurs, like the stuff I'm talking about, the stuff that I do Zoom calls weekly. I attend weekly meetings with different people doing different stuff. I'm always tapped in with creators, like innovators, people who are out here adding to the community. You just had a Zoom call a couple days ago with the people who send out grants. Hello, Alice. Different little resources I be putting y'all on to. You know, I'm not finna foreshot it, better yourself, or to take my resources. You know, like shit. I want the grants myself. Of course, I don't want you competing with me, but if you want to, hey, you know, I ain't no hater, I ain't no gatekeeper. Here it is. If you get it, so on, you know, congrats. That's what I'm doing this for. Like, it's available. I take advantage of all resources. I ain't too proud to be like I don't know some stuff because I don't know, you know. And what you don't know, you just don't know. And don't hold yourself back trying to be too prideful from learning from whoever you learn from. I learn from anybody, everybody. I'm always looking to learn. Not to say that I don't want to be around you if I can't learn from you, but I really don't. If I detect like, you know, your IQ is real low, and ain't no reason for me to be engaging with you because now I feel like you're a dummy. And when I'm talking to you, people look at both of us like, which one is the dummy? No, both. And not to be putting nobody down like that because, you know, people, you could choose to learn and educate yourself or you could choose not to, you know. It's all about choices. I'm not choosing to be down, so I'm doing this here. You know, I feel down, yes, but I don't choose to let that be the focal point of my day, the focal point of my life, you know, the focal point of my journey. As far as getting through this month, getting through this week, getting through this year, and doing what I got to do for the people I love that's no longer here and that's, you know, going through what they're going through. I can't save the world. I can't be there for everybody. But I definitely try to by putting these videos out and giving y'all a piece of me as much as I can. Because I don't like being around a lot of people all the time. They drain my energy. And once that's done, I'm done. I'm gone. You know, I got to go recharge. I'm the type of person like so deep with the community, not the community, but with the universe. I could go around another soul and my feelings would be put on hold and I feel exactly what they feel, especially if they suffer in silence. Getting around them and get the feeling so sad or a headache if they're sick or whatever, you know, like I feel what they feel. And when I'm around a lot of people, I get the feeling too much different shit. I need to go process it. Because I don't like being around shit like that, you know? That's why I say I really have my definition of success is connecting with people. Whenever you come across my path, we cross paths against each other, it should be an uplifting experience. Just like when Jesus walked the land and people touched his garments and felt healed. Whenever they crossed paths with the man, they felt uplifted. They felt better than what they did before they crossed paths with him. And basically, as children of God, like children, everyone should know you by your works. They should come across you and know that you're not a regular person here on earth and you're a presence to be reckoned with. People know when you're a star because you come in and you light up the room. You don't have to be like, I'm shining, give me attention. No, people just know and you know. Don't let people dim your light down. If you are a star seed, if you are a star child, and you go and you bright up everybody's place, you are a special person. Don't let nobody tell you different and try to make you feel different. When those eyes glued to you when you come in the room, whether you say anything or not, you know it. You change people's life and they know what that spirit is within you. Young goddess, young god, whatever, man or woman, you know, don't let people dim your light down because they want to live in the shadows or they want to just hate on you because they're not shining the way that you do. We all have that choice. And if you don't know if you're shining or not, you just need to take a moment to look inside yourself and see what are you bringing to this world. If you're always out here looking to get something from the world, you're the darkness in the world. You need to start appreciating who you are, just like I am. Take a moment to be in gratitude. Be grateful that you're here today in this moment, in this present. This is a gift of life. Not everybody woke up today. Not everybody woke up in their right mind either. Not everybody woke up in their homes. Everybody has something to be grateful for who is experiencing this moment of time in life, this present gift. So that's where you want to start off first. And if that's a big deal, then yeah, you really need to check yourself, you know, because you have a selfish spirit. And we're not promised the next moment. You can live this last little breath of hearing me say this and be over with it. And, you know, asking God to start it over. That's where you know you need to change yourself and you need to work on yourself. And you need to start being that light of the world and stop darkening people's light. A self-accountability is about 100% of interactions, you know. A lot of us out here interacting with people because we don't know who we are. And we're trying to find ourselves through all these different people and engagements and interactions. But at the end of the day, you're just in the way. You need to spend time and figure out who you are and know yourself. Know yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't want to spend time alone because they're afraid of who they are. Or they don't want to figure out who they are. It's called self-love. Not everybody's going to spend time working on themselves, and that's totally fine, you know. But for some of you who don't want to work on yourself and you see me working on myself or someone like me, don't come in my way, you know, dimming my progress. Don't come to me with the bullshit, like, you know, watch out, basically. And that's all I'm going to say. Just watch out, you know. Don't insert yourself in the way because that's when you're going to get my dark side. And I don't mind telling you because those are my boundaries I set. So like I said, I'm light and dark. Whenever you see my dark side, it's because I've set boundaries that you don't respect. And now it's up there. That don't mean I'm going to do you wrong, but I am going to let you know in a subtle way that you'll never forget and that you truly understand. Language is universal. Certain languages the whole world speak, like love, you know. You don't have to say too many things for you to understand the love that I have, the gestures I show, and so on and so on. But I'm starting to get into parables because, you know, some people just don't get it. But I shouldn't have to do that. But I will and I do from time to time just to simplify things, you know. For those simple-minded people, leave none behind. Reach one, teach one, leave none. That's a motto I go by. Because someone was gracious enough to me to teach me the things that I know, to care about my growth and elevation. My personal development is something that I care about myself, you know. And when I recognize people giving me gems and jewels to grow and learn as an individual, I take it to heart and I pass it along so that these seeds continuously grow and they continuously help someone and reach someone. We all have bad days and somebody's bad day could just be your last day. So I try to be conscious of the way that I deal with people, you know, just because I'm having a good day and I interact with someone who's having a bad day, bad day could change my life or end my life. And so on and vice versa, you know. But I'm conscious of the way I deal with people, not all the time. But as much as that depends on me, I'm trying to let people breathe, let them leave, and let them be while I do the things that's on my heart, like what I'm doing now, putting out positive vibes and just giving you guys this information, hoping that it can help somebody, that this message be in time and in season. Peace and blessings, though, as I continuously work on this video, get you guys the information you need in the nice ways that you like. Because everybody learns different. That don't mean just because I said something one time, the whole world heard it. Or just because I'm live now that everybody's going to see it, I'm going to keep saying this shit. until you know this shit, till you get this shit, until you know what Aaron Glenn is about, what Team Angie is about, and how we coming with this, and why we do this. And I never stop telling you guys why, because people out there like me who just looking for some resources and a safe place to manage emotions and learn how to control them. Team Angie is here for you, and I do this for you, and I'm going to keep doing this for you. Daily blogs, talks with Team Angie, Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is just a little snippet of what we doing and why we doing it. So tomorrow, be there. I'll be dropping a new blog. It'll be about mental health, and yeah, it's gonna be about mental health, and I'm gonna change. I change it up every other day, every other week, from mental health awareness to financial stability. But financial stability is all about habits, really financial freedom. To get you guys tools to be free. And if you want to be stable, that's on you and your habits, your spending habits. I can't help you with that. You have to have discipline. Certain things I can help you with, but other things is about self-discipline. I could lead the horse to the lake, but I can't make it drink. So choice is yours, and how disciplined you are. If I can lead you to the lake, you disciplined enough to go the right direction. We'll make it there at some point. We'll get there. But hey, I'm just a person who's living and learning. So leading by example as well. If you want to follow my guidance, I'm here for you. Peace and blessings from Team Angie. Much love. I appreciate all my supporters. All of y'all have been there, been patient with me from day one. For all of the new people coming in, supporting me, I appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody out there overseas. The States, we always rocking. Yeah. I'm here for y'all, just like y'all been here for me, and I'm going to continuously be that motivation you guys need. So come tune in, join the team. Peace and blessings from Team Angie.